California Coastal Layer sits overhead as we welcome you to baseball from historic Dodger Stadium. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Julio Urias, a Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Flipped out the other way towards short, and one gone. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, this ball club has to be hoping they're going to see a turnaround from Nick Markakis. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Check the swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Another full count offering on its way. Popped him up. Seager is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, first baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. First offering on its way. Tap down the line. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Brandon McCarthy gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Now to the plate, Chris Taylor, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to third. Schimpf brings it in, and a good throw gets him one gone. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, I think this team has to be hoping that Matt Kemp can turn it around. This guy took the golden sombrero last time. 4 strikeouts. It's always concerning when you see that. Clearly struggling right now, so I'm pulling for him. I hope he puts the ball in play.
So coming to the plate, Justin Turner. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. First pitch of the at-bat. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line hard down the line and right, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Albies picks it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still no score. Stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
Kurt Suzuki.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
And the next in is Johan Camargo, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Glove by Turner. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. Hey guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Digging in, Ryan Schimpf took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. From the stretch. Hit in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
Batting 7, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So stepping in, Ozzie Albies. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Bellinger is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Three and 1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 meter?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
In now is Yasiel Puig.
Ball 1.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He'll start this one at 269. 11 home runs and 31 RBIs. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. The 1-0 home. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Popped him up. Freeman has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Albies ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
Second baseman, Tim Castro.
In now, Tim LeCastro will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started that swing a bit too early. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, Julio Urias, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. LeCastro at second with 2 down. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Settling in now, Lane Adams. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1 home. High in the air into shallow left center. Kemp is going to get there. He's got it 1 away.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Brandon McCarthy.
So here now is the pitcher, Brandon McCarthy. First offering on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. A bouncer up the middle. Seager takes it in. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. LeCastro gloves it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Taylor, a 27-year-old. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Camargo's got it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Braves have elected to challenge.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Now batting, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to short. Camargo brings it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Two out, nobody on. Another try at 2-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We'll see Nick Markakis when we come back. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Braves nothing. Into the box now, Nick Markakis, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Popped him up. And there's the first out. Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action. At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Seager has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Standing in, Kurt Suzuki. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball line softly down the left field line. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Liner towards second. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Striding in once again, Cody Bellinger. Lead things off here for LA, but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. The 1-2. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And there you see the Dodger leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks second best on the club. In now is Yasiel Puig.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis coming on. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt.
One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. This one's down to third. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. So striding in, Austin Barnes. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Count still at 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Now batting, second baseman, Tim.
Next for the Dodgers, Tim LeCastro. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Two balls and no strikes. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in. Run there. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Into the box, Johan Camargo. He'll start off the fifth in this one. First offering on its way. Base hit into right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone. A A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year. And the Braves have made this a 3-2 game now. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Two runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Lane Adams.
Striding into the box, Lane Adams. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Popped him up. LeCastro ranging into shallow right, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Brandon McCarthy. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-0 delivery. Here's a strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Starting to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Braves 2. Next up for Los Angeles, Julio Urias. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Digging in once again, Chris Taylor, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Inciarte, and it's gone as they add still another. Chris Taylor with a solo shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's going to give the Dodgers a 4-2 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Into the box, Justin Turner. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 1 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Adams is in pursuit, He makes the running play. 2 down.
For batter number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. McCarthy up to 67 pitches thus far. Ball 2 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Suzuki has it. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight, and LA's taken a 4-2 lead. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 1-0. Softly hit to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Rolled slowly to first. Bellinger fields cleanly to second for one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Stepping up now, Freddie Freeman. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Seager up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Yasiel Puig will be next. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Line drive to center field. Inciarte patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Yasiel Puig will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start. For a rough beginning, it's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in dirt.
Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Markakis. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. line toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Rex Brothers is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Rex Brothers.
Stepping in now, Tim LeCastro, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Brothers offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Dodgers get one in the inning on the RBI double. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 5-2 LA. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kurt Suzuki. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.